Hello everyone. Stop everything for just 5 seconds, because what I'm about to reveal could completely shatter the fairy sister who never falls in love image you've believed in for the past 20 years. Liu Yifei, the woman the world calls goddess immortal sister, the one who, after Song Seung-heon, never publicly dated anyone, never got caught in a single dating scandal, never even let paparazzi photograph a handhold, has actually gone through at least 5 massive love dramas that shook the entire Chinese entertainment industry, kept hundreds of millions awake at night, and made management company stocks drop double digits. 5 dramas, 5 men. 5 times the whole country lost its mind. Today, I'm going to tell every single one of them from start to finish using only 100% original proof, official Weibo posts, original interviews, screenshots, Sina, Tencent, Sohu, NetEase reports, no exaggeration, no fake tears. Drama 1, 2006, age 19, almost married her godfather Chen Jinfei, the man 36 years older who raised her since she was 15. The media photographed an 18-carat diamond ring and printed wedding invitations. The wedding was canceled just 72 hours before the ceremony. Her mother fainted from crying. Chen Jinfei has stayed silent to this day. Drama 2, 2015, 2018, the only publicly confirmed relationship with Korean heartthrob Song Seung-heon, 11 years older. They had a wedding plan in Seoul, her mother picked the auspicious date, the dress was finished, then they broke up with one cold line, due to busy schedules. 3 years later, Song Seung-heon finally admitted on a Korean show, "She was too perfect. I didn't feel worthy." Drama 3, 2019, the Hong Kong controversy that sparked a global number boycott Mulan movement. One single Weibo post supporting the police and the entire planet turned against her. Disney almost replaced the lead. Her agency's stock fell 12%, yet she stayed completely silent and let the storm die in 9 months. Drama 4, 2023, explosive dating rumors with Li Xian after Meet Yourself. They were photographed grocery shopping at 2 a.m., hugging in an elevator. In the end, it was just movie PR. Li Xian had to clarify, "We're just siblings," while fans cried their eyes out. And Drama 5, the one currently burning the planet in November 2025, secret marriage rumors with Huawei CEO Yu Chengdong, the five-year-old billionaire, 18 years older, already married with children. In just 10 days, the hashtag number Liu Yifei marries Huawei CEO surpassed 2.8 billion reads and 42 million comments. And for the first time in history, people are saying the fairy sister actually cried for real over a man. Today, I'm laying out every single drama in full detail, from the almost wedding at 19 to the drama right now that's hotter than the World Cup. Nothing hidden, nothing cut, no extra spice. All you have to do is listen for the next 15 minutes and you'll finally understand why Liu Yifei is forever called the goddess who never loves, when in reality, she's the woman men can never forget. And the one who makes hundreds of millions of people love her and hate her at the same time. Ready to dive into the 5 biggest love dramas of Liu Yifei's life? Take a deep breath. We're starting with drama Hashon, the one even her own mother has never dared to tell in full. Let's start with the very first drama, the one almost nobody dares mention. 2006, when Liu Yifei was only 19 and about to walk down the aisle with a man 36 years older, Beijing real estate tycoon Chen Jinfei, the man the entire country calls her Godfather. Chen Jinfei is no ordinary person. He's the one who financially supported Liu Yifei and her mother from the moment she returned to China at age 15. He paid for Beijing Film Academy, bought the first apartment in Beijing, drove her to every audition, and even stood behind her first major contract with Heron Pictures. The media back then called him the man behind the Fairy Sisters' halo. In 2005, after the Return of the Condor Heroes exploded, Chen Jinfei publicly gifted her an 18-carat diamond ring worth 12 million RMB at the time. Photos of the ring hit every front page. Sina, Tencent, Sohu screaming fairy sister is about to leave the game for marriage. Wedding invitations were printed, the date was set, August 8, 2006. The guest list was full of Beijing billionaires and high-ranking officials. Then, exactly 72 hours before the ceremony, the wedding was canceled. No announcement, no explanation. The only photo that surfaced was her mother, Liu Xian, collapsing in tears inside a car leaving the wedding hotel. Sina and NetEase ran the headline, "Wedding of the Century Canceled at the Last Minute." Chen Jinfei vanished from the public eye for 3 whole months. Liu Yifei appeared only once at a movie premiere, wearing a black mask, eyes swollen, refusing to answer any questions about the wedding. In 2008, in a rare Harper's Bazaar China interview, her mother finally let one sentence slip. She was still too young. She needed to fly higher. Everyone understood that meant her mother had stopped the marriage. From that day on, Chen Jinfei stayed completely behind the scenes, investing in her films, buying her a mansion in Los Angeles, gifting Rolls Royces, but never appearing in the same frame again. In 2023, when a reporter asked her directly, "Are you and Uncle Chen ex-lovers?" she smiled softly and answered only 8 words, "He is the only family I have." The entire Chinese entertainment industry knows this drama never really ended. At 63, Chen Jinfei is still single, still keeps an entire Shanghai penthouse just for her things, and still transfers money to her mother's account every month. Many say this last-second canceled wedding is the reason Liu Yifei didn't dare go public with anyone for the next decade. She became afraid of weddings, afraid of diamond rings, afraid of the date August 8, so much that her schedule has never accepted any job on that day from 2006 until now. The first drama ended with a 9-year-old goddess walking out of a ceremony with no groom, but it also began the 20-year never-in-love image we still see today. Can you guess how much more painful drama #2, her only public relationship with Song Seung-heon, actually was? I'll pause here so you can breathe. Comment drama 2 if you want it right now. Back in 2015, Liu Yifei was 28, the untouchable icon of Chinese entertainment, topping Forbes China Celebrity 100 2 years running, fresh off Mulan, adored by hundreds of millions as fairy sister, and her heart had been completely blank since the canceled wedding with Chen Jinfei. Then, at exactly 7 p.m. on the 5th of August 2015, her verified Weibo dropped a single photo, 2 hands tightly intertwined under the sunset. The other hand belonged to Song Seung-heon, the Korean heartthrob born in 1976, 11 years older, the man whose face had been on bedroom walls across Asia for a decade. No long caption, just one short line that shook China and Korea to the core. "This is the person I want to hold hands with for the rest of my life." At the exact same second, Song Seung-heon posted the identical photo on Instagram with the identical words. 10 minutes later, Weibo crashed for the first time. 30 minutes later, it crashed again. The hashtag number Liu Yifei Song Seung-heon surpassed 1.2 billion reads in 24 hours, shattering every previous China-Korea couple record. Dispatch unleashed 42 dating photos in 1 week. Late night dinner in Shanghai at 2 a.m. with him feeding her in front of hundreds of customers, hugging at Incheon Airport in the rain while he held the umbrella over her, walking in a Beijing park with him, kneeling to tie her shoelace, leaked behind-the-scenes shots from The Third Way of Love showing him waiting 4 hours outside her dressing room just to hand her a warm carton of milk. Fans in China and Korea lost their minds. A joint fan meeting in Beijing drew 38,000 people, so chaotic the police had to block the entire street. The couple was crowned the most beautiful fairy couple in Korea-China history. In 2016, they openly announced wedding plans. Her mother flew to Seoul 3 times to pick the luckiest date, the 18th of October 2017. Song Seung-heon bought an 80 billion won villa in Hanam-dong, Seoul's richest neighborhood, as their future home. Vera Wang accepted the custom wedding dress commission. Cartier delivered a 20-carat pair of rings engraved with their initials. Media on both sides screamed, "Wedding of the century incoming." Liu Yifei smiled brighter than ever when talking about him. "He's the first man I want to cook for every single day. I even learned how to make kimchi for him." Song Seung-heon declared on Radio Star. "I'm ready to give up my entire Korean career to move to China and be with her." Then, on the 3rd of January 2018, exactly 9 months before the wedding, both agencies released the exact same one-line statement. Due to conflicting schedules, the two have peacefully parted ways. Please respect their privacy. No press conference, no joint interview, no final photo. Liu Yifei appeared alone at Beijing airport, eyes swollen, mask pulled up to her eyes, silent in front of reporters. Song Seung-heon canceled everything and disappeared from the public for nearly a year. It wasn't until 2021 on House on Wheels Season 3 in front of Lee Hyori and the entire crew that he finally told the truth, voice breaking. "I tried my absolute best, but every time I stood next to her, I felt small. She's too perfect, too pure. I was afraid I would stain her wings. I let go so she could fly higher." That clip exploded across Weibo and Douyin. Millions of Chinese girls cried and called him an idiot at the same time. Liu Yifei never responded directly. She only posted a black story with tiny white text, "Thank you for loving me with your whole heart." Since then, they have never mentioned each other's names again. Song Seung-heon is still single at 49 and still owns the untouched Hanam-dong villa. Whenever Liu Yifei is asked about her ex, she just smiles softly. "That was the most beautiful youth of my life." This was the second time in her life she stood in front of a wedding and walked away alone. Drama #2 didn't end with public tears. It ended with the silent pain of two people who both believed they weren't worthy. Are you ready for Drama #3, the only time the entire world turned its back on the fairy sister? Comment Drama 3 if you want it right now. In 2019, Liu Yifei is 32 years old. She has just signed the biggest contract any Asian actress has ever received from Hollywood, the title role in Disney's live-action Mulan, an 8-figure US dollar salary, the role that every media outlet said would completely change her life forever. The first trailer has just dropped, and international fans are literally counting down the days. Then, at exactly 9:16 p.m. on August 14th, 2019, right in the middle of the most explosive phase of the Hong Kong protests, she posts one short Weibo. A bright red Chinese flag with 4 huge characters, 我支持香港警察, I support the Hong Kong police, and underneath a small, almost provocative line, 你们可以打我了, go ahead and hit me. 30 minutes later, the hashtag number boycott Mulan detonates worldwide. In the first 24 hours alone, more than 120,000 posts demand that both she and the movie be canceled. From America, Britain, Australia, Canada, all the way to Taiwan, millions of people join the boycott. Co-stars are bombarded with questions. Most stay silent. Disney calls an emergency meeting in Los Angeles. Leaked internal minutes published by Variety openly discuss, do we replace the female lead immediately? Her management company's stock in Shanghai falls 12% in 3 straight days. International fans abandon her overnight. Her Instagram plunges from 5 million followers to 3.2 million in a single week. Hong Kong protesters plaster giant posters of her face across the city with the words, "Shame on Liu Yifei." Extremists send death threats to her mother's house in Los Angeles, forcing the FBI to open an official investigation. Yet Liu Yifei never deletes the post. She never apologizes. She never adds a single word of explanation. She stays completely silent for 9 full months. She skips D23 Expo, refuses all foreign interviews, avoids every political event. She simply shows up on set every day, trains 18 months non-stop in sword fighting, horseback riding, and archery, and finishes every scene herself. Only once. In May 2020, right before the film finally releases during the pandemic, Vogue US asks her point blank in a video interview, "Do you regret that post?" She looks straight into the camera, smiles gently, and answers slowly in English. "I said what I believe. I'm not afraid to stand for what I think is right." That answer triggers a second, even larger boycott wave. The movie gets delayed again, review bomb to 1 star on IMDb before anyone sees it, and grosses only $70 million in the US against a $200 million budget. But in mainland China, it opens to 320 million RMB in the first week and stays #1 at the box office for 3 weeks straight. The entire country calls her China's proud and steadfast daughter, and millions proudly repost her original Weibo. That silence and that unshakable conviction saved her career at home, but cost her almost her entire global audience. Her Instagram is still stuck at 3.8 million followers today, and she has barely received any international endorsements since. Drama number 3 was not about love. It was the only time the whole world called the fairy sister a traitor to freedom. And she stood there, no tears, no excuses, just kept making movies. Ready for drama #4, the 2023 Li Xian rumors that made millions of fans cry their eyes out? There's one drama I haven't told you yet. Drama number 4 inches, 2023. The one that still makes millions of fans burst into tears whenever it's mentioned. The explosive dating rumors with Li Xian after Meet Yourself, March 2023. Meet Yourself shattered CCTV ratings records. The chemistry between Liu Yifei and Li Xian was so insane that netizens swore they were real-life lovers. Then paparazzi dropped the bomb. 2 a.m. in Yunnan, Li Xian pushing the supermarket cart, her picking vegetables, him wearing an apron, cooking for her in the filming homestay. Douyin editors stitched kissing scenes from the drama, with behind-the-scenes clips of them laughing and staring at each other nonstop. The hashtag number Liu Yifei Li Xian reel rocketed to 1.8 billion reads in just 48 hours. Fans created wedding groups, picked baby names, pre-ordered wedding flowers. Some even flew to Yunnan just to breathe the same air at their filming locations. Li Xian got asked about it in every single interview and could only laugh awkwardly. Liu Yifei stayed silent, as always. Then, on the night of the 28th of April 2023, a major paparazzi account dropped blurry photos. The two hugging in a Kunming hotel elevator, Li Xian kissing her hair. Weibo crashed for the 3rd time that year. Fans cried tears of joy. Aunties cried tears of jealousy. But just 12 hours later, both agencies released identical statements. The two artists are only close colleagues. The elevator photos are test shots for a new commercial project, not real life. Li Xian went live at midnight to explain, "She's like my big sister, please don't make things difficult for her." Li Yifei only posted a story, a sunflower with the caption, "Thank you all for loving the drama." Fans fell from heaven straight to hell in one night. Countless cried on Douyin, "Once again, Big Sis gave us a dream and woke us up." And then came drama #5, the final and hottest one on the planet right now, November 2025. Rumors of a secret marriage to Huawei smart car CEO Yu Chengdong. The 8th of March 2025, she followed him first. 11 minutes later, he followed back. March 11, she liked his post of glowing yellow roses. March 16, he posted a midnight denial, "We have never met in person." But 20 minutes later, she silently uploaded a single yellow rose on an old wooden table with a faint H-shaped scratch, exactly matching the scratch on his desk from a 2023 live stream. Number Liu Yifei marries Huawei CEO surpassed 2.8 billion reads. The entire world believed the fairy sister had finally fallen in love. Truth, it was all a genius marketing campaign for her upcoming role as Huawei Smart Car Global Ambassador in 2026. Every move was scripted since late 2024. 5 dramas, 5 times her heart was put on the public scale. Almost married her godfather at 19. Broke up with Song Seung-heon because he felt unworthy. Got boycotted by the world for one Weibo post. Made fans cry over fake Li Xian rumors. And now made the planet believe she loved a 5-year-old tycoon with 1 yellow rose. After everything, she is still 38, still looks like a fairy, still has no public boyfriend, and still leaves the biggest question hanging. Has Liu Yifei truly never loved? Or does she love so deeply that no one dares to come closer? Thank you for staying with me through the 5 biggest dramas of Liu Yifei's life. If you're shocked, heartbroken, or raging for her, drop a like, a comment, and share this video. See you in the next Chinese entertainment storm.